If you have been using OpenClaw to automate your recurring tasks with AI, or if you've just been thinking about setting it up, you need to see this. Because Claude Code, it now does it natively. There's no server you need, no deployment, no external API credits. It's legitimately just a few clicks inside of the app that you're already using. And Claude Code Desktop can now run tests on autopilot for you. So you just have to write your prompt once, you pick how often that you want it to run, whether that's daily, weekly, hourly, whatever. And Claude will handle it automatically in the background for you. So you can get morning briefings, you can get code reviews, error monitoring, whatever you need on repeat, it'll just run for you. And that's not even the only thing that they shipped. There's a second feature called the loop that works differently and it solves a different problem. So I'm going to be covering both today, what they do, when to use which one, and I'm also going to set one up live on screen so you can see exactly how it works. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Nick. I have spent the last 2 years helping companies implement AI and drive real leverage inside of their businesses, driving over $5 million in bottom line revenue across our clients, and helping hundreds of entrepreneurs start their own successful AI business. Now, I say all of that to show you that this is what I do every single day. All right, now here's what this actually is. Anthropic, they just shipped a feature inside of Claude Code Desktop that lets you create scheduled automations. So again, you can just write your prompt, you pick the frequency, whether that's hourly, daily, whatever, and Claude will run that prompt automatically at the time that you set it. So every single run, it is just going to spin up a fresh Claude Code session with the full access to your project files, to your MCP servers, your skills, your plugins, your connectors, essentially just your tools, everything. Now it is the same full agentic Claude that you are already using, just running on autopilot. Now this feature, it already existed in Cowork first. Not too long ago, they just dropped this, but every single day they're dropping something new. But now it lives inside of Claude Code, which is the full coding agent environment. And that's what makes this actually a big deal, because Claude Code sessions, they aren't just answering questions. They are actually reading your files, running commands, executing code, connecting to your browser through the Chrome extension that they have offered. Now, all of that power, it is now available on schedule. And this works on every paid plan. So whether you have Pro, Max, Team, or Enterprise, there's no extra cost. It's just part of what you're already paying for. Now, setting this up takes about 30 seconds. You can either do it visually, just click schedule in the sidebar. You can hit new task, fill in the form with your prompt and frequency. You can click save, and that's it. Or you can just tell Claude in any open session, say something like, hey, I need you to take this skill and turn it into a scheduled task that runs every morning at 8 a.m. and Claude will handle the rest. Now, a few things worth knowing before I show you the demo. Your computer, it has to be on and the desktop app has to be open. So this is going to run locally, not in the cloud. So if you miss a run, Claude will check back, 7 days and catch up on the most recent one. And every run is a fresh session. So Claude does not remember what it did last time. And you always should be testing your task with the Run Now button first. So it has all the permissions that it needs before you set it on autopilot, making sure that you're actually good to go. All right, so I'm just gonna be setting up a morning email briefing from scratch so you can see exactly what this looks like end to end. Now, the reason that I am using email for this is because everyone has an email. You don't need to be a developer, you don't need a code base, and if you have a Gmail account connected to Claude Code and your desktop, you can set this up. And honestly, having an AI summarize your inbox every morning before you even open Gmail, that alone is worth the price of automation. So one more thing is that I already have this connector hooked up. So if I just type out /MCP, you can see we have some of our MCP servers already connected. So we have Excalibur, Fireflies, Gmail right there. Now, if you do not have this set up yourself, what you would do is you would just go to MCP and you can find the built-in ones. So there is some here and we can add on any more that we would like. All you have to do is just press enter and it's going to prompt you to log in and authorize Claude getting access to your connector. That's it. Now that's what it looks like inside of the terminal using Claude Code, but if you are using the desktop app, all you have to do is you can just go into your settings. So I'm going to go to my plan and I'm just going to go to settings and you can find your connectors and see what you actually have connected and what you would like to be connecting. It is as simple as that. But in any case, let's move on into the scheduled task. So I'm just gonna click on the scheduled up at the top left. If you don't see this, just go ahead and restart your instance and reopen it and you should see scheduled task. Now obviously you can see here that I do not have anything scheduled, so I'm just gonna click on a new task and it's going to prompt a screen where we can type out daily briefing, provide the description, provide a prompt of what we would like it to do, and the frequency. So if you want it to be hourly, daily, weekdays, weekly. Now if it's manual, you can just provide specifically when you want this to run. Now moving on to the more options, you can see we could change the model default to the Opus 4.6, Sonnet, or Haiku in the folder that you would like it to be working on inside of your computer. So for the name, I'm just going to be calling this morning email briefing. For the description, I'll just type out daily summary of important emails for the last 24 hours. Now the prompt, this is what Claude actually executes every time that this task actually fires. So you want to be specific because this is going to be a fresh session every single time. There's not going to be any back and forth, and Claude reads the prompt, it does the work, it then will give you the output all in one shot, so make it count. Now here's what I'm going to type in. You are my morning email briefing assistant. Use the Gmail connector to do the following. Search my Gmail inbox for all emails received in the last 24 hours, then categorize them into a few different buckets, so action required, FYI and updates, and skip. For each email in the action required bucket, give me who it's from, a one-line summary of what they need from me, and how urgent it feels based on the tone. For the FYI updates bucket, just give me one quick line per email, no details needed, and then don't bother listing the skip emails, and keep the whole briefing tight. I want to scan this in under 2 minutes and know exactly where to start my day. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm not just saying to summarize my email, I'm telling it exactly how to categorize things, what level of detail I want for each category, and what to skip entirely. And the more specific your prompt, the better these scheduled tasks will be performing for you. And because this runs every single morning, or at least I will make it run every single morning, it's worth spending an extra 2 minutes just getting it really dialed in and refining it. For the model, I'm just going to leave this on default. And then the folder to be working in, I'm not even going to select anything. It's not too important where it's working in because it doesn't need to have access to any other context or any other workspaces that I have created on my computer. Within the frequency, I'm going to move to daily, and I'm going to select this to be at about 9 a.m. That's usually when I start working every single day. Last thing, obviously, we'll just hit save and we will be good to go. Every single day, it is going to read my emails at 9 a.m. Now, like I mentioned, we want to make sure that we are testing this out to actually ensure that it is working properly, so we don't have to wait until 9 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm just going to run this, and it is going to start running this off, and we will see what we get if we can just click on view right here. It's going to prepare the session, and it should take about a couple minutes. All right, so that just finished up. It took about 60 seconds, and you can see here is the ones with actions required, the FYI and updates, and we have the skip. Now beyond this, what we could also do is, if we would like, we can make this a post inside of our Slack channel. So just ensure that you are connecting to Slack, ensure that we have that connector set up properly, and they do have their own native AI integration, so you can easily set up Slack. So it's going to send this message in that channel every single day because that is our main communication platform that we use internally. Now with this, I mean, there's 1,000 different use cases on how you can be utilizing the schedule feature, but you can do this with weekly code reviews, error log monitoring, end of week status reports for your team. And the setup, it's always going to be the same. You just write a clear prompt, you just pick your frequency, you test it once and let it run. Awesome, so that is the schedule tool. But like I mentioned earlier, Claude has also shipped a second feature at the same time, and it solves a completely different problem. So this is actually called Loop. And if desktop scheduled tasks are your autopilot, Loop is going to be your co-pilot, is the way that I like to frame this. So it is just going to watch things for you in real time while you are actively working. Now, Boris Cherny, the guy who created Claude Code, he announced this one. His example was Loop, babysit all my PRs, auto fix build issues, and when commands come in, use a work tree agent to fix them. Now, that's the energy. So you're in the middle of a project, you need something monitored, and you don't want to keep checking manually. All right, so here's how it works. You're in a Claude Code session, whether you're using VS Code, the terminal, your desktop app, it doesn't matter. You could type something like loop every 5 minutes and check if the deployment finished and tell me what happened. Now, what Claude is going to do is it's just going to create a cron job right there in your session. So every 5 minutes, it will fire that prompt in the background while you're working. So you don't touch it, it just checks, reports back, and you can stay focused on what you're actually doing. And you don't even need the slash command. So you can just say it in natural language, like every 10 minutes, check my ClickUp for new developments. Claude will pick it up, it'll create the cron, same thing. And one-time reminders, they also work. So you could say like at 3 p.m., remind me to push the release branch, and Claude, it will pin the time, fire once, and delete itself. It's that simple. Slash loop, every 10 minutes, check on my project and let me know if anything changed. Okay, you can see that it is using the function properly. It's a little gray right there. We'll go ahead and submit. It's going to start running, and that should be it. Awesome, so we can see that it created the cron. It says check on my project and let me know if anything changed. It is now scheduled. Here's the summary, here's the prompt. Here is the cron, and every single 10 minutes, this is going to happen. Now, here's the thing that you need to understand is that loop and schedule, they are not the same feature. They solve different problems, so I'm just gonna try and make this very simple for you guys. Desktop scheduled tasks, they are for the things that you want done on repeat forever. So every morning, every Friday, every hour, like you set it, It survives the restarts, it catches up if you miss a run, and it runs indefinitely. But every run is a fresh session, so Claude doesn't know what happened last time. Loop, however, it is for right now, so it runs inside of your current session, which means that it can see everything like your conversation history, what you have been working on, what happened on the last check, and it can notice patterns and actually trends across runs. So that is the big unlock with this, but it also dies the second that you close that session. So beyond that, it auto expires after 3 days max. So here's the simple rule. If you need something done every single day or every week on repeat, desktop scheduled tasks are going to be your go-to. If you need something monitored or checked right now while you're working, use Loop. 2 different tools, each does its own job. They're both very powerful. So now that you guys have seen both features, let me just talk about why this actually matters for anyone who has been using OpenClaw. So they do deserve a lot of credit. Like, it pioneered the idea of a personal AI agent that runs tasks on schedule and monitors things in real time. So it showed the world that people actually want this, and a lot of people got real value from it. But the reality is that setting up OpenClaw, it's not trivial. You need a server, you need to deploy a Node.js gateway, you need to configure your API keys, make sure it's locked down, have your messaging channel set up, your security sandboxing, and you're paying for the API credits on top of all that. And if something breaks, which it does very often, you need the technical knowledge to go in and actually fix it. Claude Code, it now handles both of those use cases natively. So the desktop scheduled tasks, it just replaces the current cron jobs and the heartbeat system. And then the Loop, it replaces the real-time monitoring. So there's no server, no deployment, no external API costs, and there's no maintenance, which is amazing. And you're also getting the full agentic capabilities. So you're getting like the file access, the MCP servers, the plugins, the browser automations, like the self-healing workflows, and it's all the stuff within it. It just has so many native features that you can easily be using to set up, which makes it 10 times better for beginners. And of course, this is all going to be on the subscription that you already likely have. Now, I do want to mention that OpenClaw, it still has a place. Like, if you need 24/7 uptime on a server and you need persistent memory across sessions and multi-channel messaging through Telegram or WhatsApp, or even multi-agent team setups, OpenClaw does things that Claude just simply does not. But for the majority of people who just want recurring tasks and real-time monitoring that work reliably without a bunch of setup, like, this is it. So this is one of those updates that sounds very simple, but is genuinely changing how you actually work. So the desktop scheduled tasks for the things that you actually want done on repeat, and then the Loop for the things that you need watched right now. Now, both are built into Claude Code, both on the subscription that you are already paying for, and that is real leverage. So if you got any value from this, we've got a free community on School with over 18,000 members where we go deeper on stuff like this every single day, like AI workflows, automation strategies, building real businesses with these tools. So link is down below in the description. Come join us, check out our free AI newsletter. Link will also be down below in the description. And if you're a business owner looking to transform your business with AI, then you can book in a call with us to learn how we can help you grow. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.